Hello viewers, welcome back to my YouTube channel again. My name is Omsmal Sinha and I am uploading the videos in my channel regarding to mathematics, higher level mathematics, lower level mathematics, that is class 10th 12th standard class 12th standard mathematics and class 10th standard mathematics. Class 11 I am uploading junior level mathematics also. So today our topic of discussion is probability distribution. So today we will discuss about probability distribution. Okay. As you can able to see from the board that our topic for today is probability distribution. To know about probability distribution, first we have to know about one thing that is very important to know about probability distribution. This is actually from CBSE class 12 CBSE class 12 syllabus. Of mathematics. Understood? So first we have to know the CBSE. Now this video is also helpful for ISC and class 10th class 12th standard of Bengali medium also. First we have to know about random variable. On that thing we have to know the random variable. Now for probability, as we can know from class 11 that for a probability there should be one sample space. Okay, sample space. Now we are taking S be the sample space associated with a given random experiment. Suppose we are taking S, a sample space associated with a given random experiment. Random experiment we also know. Random experiment. Okay. A real valued function capital X. We are taking one real valued function capital X that which assign the unique real number that assigned unique real number xw. Understood? Xw, where each w belong to the sample space, belongs to S. Okay, so is called, so then X is called this X is called a random variable, a random variable. Okay, you are able to see it na? Okay. So that's the preliminary idea about random variable. Okay, so So concept is clear regarding this random variable or RV, random variable. Next we are moved to another type of random variable, that is called discrete random variable. Discrete random variable. Hope you are able to see it. Discrete random variable, a random variable which can assume only finite number of values. It assumed only the finite number of value, finite number of values, that is called discrete random variable. Next come to probability distribution of a random variable. The main thing, the topic, probability distribution of a random variable. Okay. Suppose a random variable x which takes, this is a random variable RV, random variable which takes the values x1, x2, x3 xn. Okay. And this values has corresponding probabilities, corresponding probabilities P1, P2, P3 Pn. Understood? Then we can write it at x, x1, x2, x3, x4, x3 xn, and p of x as p1, p2, p3 pn. So here each probability distribution of x is defined only when it can be defined only when two conditions are there. It can be defined that the probability distribution, can be defined only when first condition is each pi is greater or equal to 0. This is the first condition. Second condition is summation of I equal to 1 to n pi is equal to 1. Okay, so these are the two conditions. if these two conditions happened, then we can tell that the probability distribution can be defined. It can be defined. Okay. Next, move to mean and variance of random variable. Mean and variance of random variable. So hope you are able to see me. So actually mean and variance of random variable. So let x be one random variable. X be one random variable which assume the values x1, x2 up to xn. Okay, corresponding probabilities corresponding probability probabilities p1, p2 pn such that the condition each pi greater or equal to 0 and summation of I equal to 1 to n pi is equal to 1. Then the mean of x, the mean of x is defined by the letter mu. Okay, and this mu is equal to, this mu can be written as E of x, that is expectation of x, expectation of x. Okay, and that is equals to summation I equal to 1 to n xi into pi. Hope you are understanding. Okay, summation I equal to 1 to n xi into pi. Next, move to variance. This is the mean of random variable. Next, move to variance of random variable. So we are going to look after this variance of RV. The variance of a RV is denoted by sigma. Okay, sigma square, and this can be written as in the, if we write it in the expectation form, then it can be written as sigma square is equal to E of x square minus Ex whole square. Understood? Sigma square is equal to, and in another way it can be written as sigma square, that's equal to summation of I equal to 1 to n xi square pi minus summation of I equal to 1 to n xi pi whole square. Okay, this is e of x square. This is means my I can write it that expectation of x square, that can be written as summation of I equal to 1 to n xi square into pi. Okay, and this is the mean. So sigma square is equal to summation of I equal to 1 to n xi square pi minus mu square. Okay, next we come to standard deviation. Standard deviation of an RV. Standard deviation of an RV. The standard deviation SD is equal to root over of variance. Root over of variance. Okay. Now here the variance is equal to sigma square. So that means root over of sigma square. That means sigma. So the standard deviation is only sigma. Hope you are able to see it. Only sigma. So that's it. This is only sigma. So that's it for probability distribution of a random variable. So we are moving to some question related to this chapter, so that you can able to understand it. So let us take one question. So in this question, we have to find the mean and variance. So the mean and variance, we have to find the mean and standard deviation of a number of tails in tossing of two coin or two toss of a coin. Okay, so how can we solve it? Now if we can toss two coin or double toss one coin, then the sample space. So if we toss one coin twice, the sample space S becomes HH, HT, TH and TT, means head, tail, tail. This will be the sample space. So here n of S is equal to how much? 4. Now so every single total here 4 outcomes. Now every outcomes has probability here. Every outcomes has probability, that is probability probability of every outcome equal to 1 by 4, because my total number of sample point is 4, and if we take HH, then in favorable to that case one sample point are there HH, so each sample point, each probability of each outcome is 1 by 4. Now we have to find the mean and variance standard deviation of number of tail in two toss of a coin, number of tail. Now if in the two toss we may have no tail, or one tail or two tail. Okay, that is, first is no tail. Here as you can see from the sample space, here no tail, here one tail, here also one tail, and here two tail. Okay. Now for the possible values we have to just find the mean variance of standard deviation of the number of tails. So x has, if we take x as random variable, then x has possible values what? 0, that is 0 number of tail, 1 number of tail, and 2 number of tail. Now p of x equal to 0, p of x equal to 0, that is HH, that is 1 by 4. P of x equal to 2, that is HT or TH, sorry, x equal to 1, TH, two sample point are there, so that's so the probability should be regarding to that 2 by 4, that means 1 by 2. Now p of x equal to 2, p of x equal to 2, that's equals to 2 tail, that is TT, that is 1 by 4. So x and px, x equal to 0, 1 and 2, and px is 1 by 4, 1 by 2 and 1 by 4 again. Now here come to the mean. Mean is equal to summation of xi pi, this is the xi, x equal to xi, this is x equal to xi, x equal to xi, and this is my pi or p of x, whatever we say, pi, this is my pi. So mean is equal to summation of xi pi, that is 0 into 1 by 4 plus 1 into 1 by 2 plus 2 into 1 by 4. That is, now if we calculate it, we are getting half plus half, half plus half, that is 1. So mean should be 1. Next come to variance. Variance. So variance is equal to summation of xi square into pi minus summation of xi whole square, means summation of xi square into pi minus mean square. Summation of xi square into pi means 0 square into 1 by 4 plus 1 square into 1 by 2 plus 2 square into 1 by 4, okay, minus mean means 1 square. From here, as you can see that this is 1 by 2, this is plus 1, this is minus 1, cancelize, answer is only 1 by 2. Standard deviation SD is equal to root over of variance, or in short form we can write that var, root over of var. So that's equals to root over of 1 by 2, that is 1 by root 2. If we rationalize it, we are getting the answer that 0.707. So that's it for that is the tossing of 2 coin. Next we are coming some more solution regarding to this probability distribution, but for right now this class or this video is over. We will back in our next video regarding to some more solution of probability distribution. Okay, till then keep watching my channel, do subscribe and stay with us. Thank you.